Hello FPL managers, welcome back to FPL Experts. So I'm here for a team selection video for Game Week 5. First, let's do the point review of Game Week 4 and then we'll talk about the transfer strategy for Game Week 5. Before I start, make sure you press the thumbs up and subscribe the channel if you haven't already. Let's get started. A very disappointing result for Game Week 4. Starting with the goalkeeper first, Sanchez managed to keep a clean sheet against Brentford for his 6th. The Brighton goalie has now 2 clean sheets. The defense paid off well as White and Soufal kept a clean sheet each and Shaw registered an attacking return. Moving on to the midfield, I decided to keep Fernandes because I thought he was equally good as Ronaldo against Newcastle, so I did not go in vain, as Fernandes registered a goal too. Salah had the captain armband as he brought in 16, Greenwood assisted a goal and Benrahma disappointed again. Forwards was where it all went wrong as all 3 of them failed to provide a return. This resulted in a rank decrease. 692k is the new overall rank and there is a lot to be done now to move up ahead. So let's look at the team selection for Game Week 5. I have used my wild card as I have to extract better points and be ahead of the curve in order to gain a green arrow in my ranks. Starting with the goalkeeper first, Bachmann the substitute keeper would come in against Norwich. Sanchez plays Leicester this week, so a clean sheet is less likely to be kept by Brighton. Bachmann on the other hand hasn't had any clean sheet yet, but Norwich fixture just might be the one due to lack of goals. Moving on to the defense, I brought Ty in as he's the best FPL asset this season. Clean sheets, attacking returns and bonus points, it's all in one. Marcel the Wolves wingback is a good choice too as he's providing attacking returns as well as they keep some clean sheets too, due to the easy fixtures they have. Ben White at a price of 4.5 million continues to keep his place as Arsenal has kept 1 clean sheet so far. Talking about the midfield, Ismaila Sarr looks to be a differential. I've chosen him over Traore as he registered an attacking return, a set of good fixtures and he's a guaranteed starter. He has taken 8 shots out of which 4 were on target. Just like Trent this season, Salah is another FPL asset that guarantees a return in almost every game. The Egyptian has netted the ball in 3 times in 4 games. Greenwood from Man United continues his form as he assisted a goal last week to give Cristiano an opportunity to score. Man United's wonder kid now has 31 points in 4 games. Demarai Gray has been among goals for Everton. He has 3 goals so far under his tally. At a price of only 5.7 million, the midfielder is a bonus if he nets in some more. He faces a defensively weaker Aston Villa this week. Rafinha is the 5th midfielder. He has the same stats as Bamford, but I think Rafinha is a more attacking threat overall. He's on corners and free kicks too. These are the 2 forwards that I'll go in with. Jimenez has been so unlucky. He managed 13 shots and out of which only 1 was on target. He's definitely producing stats but hasn't netted a goal in yet. He will soon be back among goals the way he is playing. The Belgian giant on the other hand has scored 3 goals so far. He faces Spurs this week who lost to Crystal Palace 3 goals to nil. This is how the team would look like. Let's look at the captain choice for the week. The captain of course would be Mohamed Salah after yesterday's performance against AC Milan. He continues his form and can score a couple of goals against Crystal Palace who have conceded 5 in 5 games. So this is it for the team selection video. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you love the content. Thank you for watching FPL Experts.